The comments are going to be read to you and answered to you by me from my... Wait, is it kind of dark in here? Hold on a second. It needs to be more bright. Oh, I almost dropped my camera. Is that better? So I'm going to answer all the questions on my Instagram page from my question and answer picture that I posted the other day. So I'm going to open it up. Okay, we're going down the list in order right now. Artist University says, thanks. N_King Art. N_King Art says, well made. Well, thank you. Betty Bernarda, what kind of sketchbook do you use for your artwork? Hold on for a second. For my pastel drawings, I use the Canson pastel paper. I have the earth tones here. I have the gray tones. And I have a full black booklet. Yeah, these are all black. For my color pencil drawings, I majority use Bristol Smooth Strathmore paper. I pretty much always use Strathmore paper. Why? Because it was the first paper I used, first brand, and it hasn't done me wrong, and I love it. Oh, this one is 9x12. I use that sometimes, not all the time. Majority of the time I use 11x14 Bristol Strathmore. Same paper I just said for the smaller 9x12, but this is the 11x14 I majority of the time use. I like bigger size paper. I use this too. What is the brand? I don't know. Artist Loft. This is tracing paper here. Looks like this. It's the paper I use for when I draw using color pencil or pastel. Mainly color pencil. I put it on top of the drawing so that when I'm drawing like this, I can rest my hand on the paper versus the drawing that I drew. So I can draw like this. Of course I have the normal Strathmore drawing paper here. And the tan tone. And the gray tone. Really haven't used the gray tone much, but gonna try it soon. All my paper thrown on the floor. Forgive me if I'm not saying or pronouncing the names correctly. I'm sorry. Jarker Porgensen, are you a skateboarder? Yes. I've been skating for over 10 years. And then it says, or just interested in drawing skateboarders and such. I'm interested in skating, living the lifestyle, and drawing them too. Because they're people that inspire me. Thank you, my friend. Speaking.mine_LG. Almost like LRG. LG. I like you already. What has been the most important life lesson you've been through? Probably be to work hard. Be very consistent. In repetition. Practicing. Going out, doing what you believe every day, consistently. But it's always easier to do something consistent that way if it's something you enjoy doing. That's what kept me skateboarding and drawing. Arts.hub. What made you want to start a YouTube channel? I wanted to start the YouTube channel, or I would say an art YouTube channel, because I haven't seen things on an art channel that I wanted to see. I'm not the only one that thinks this way, so I'm sure other artists would like to see what I want to see that I haven't been seeing in other art videos. The thing that I really want to see in art channels is pretty much a behind the scenes of what it takes, the process it took to create a drawing, and the stress the person went through. I like to see how things are actually created. So I feel like on this channel, I definitely want to show more behind the scenes of even how the artist lives too. Not sure if many people are going to like it, but I'm going to like it because that's what I wanted to see. Art select, what am I doing right now? I think he's saying what I'm doing right now. Sounded like he was asking about himself. But I would say what I'm doing right now is talking to artists, talking to friends, family, anyone that is interested in wanting to know what I'm doing or anything about me, per se. So I'm pretty much talking to you all right now. Thanks. Artistic exposure. Artistic underscore exposure underscore. Who is the most influential person in your life? Versus family. Speaking of a person I don't know or someone I kind of look up to, possibly, I would say professional skateboarder Rodney Mullen. He is not just a skateboarder, he's a very creative skateboarder. He's innovative, he has created things. He pretty much put skateboarding on the level that it is today. He created actually how to jump on a skateboard. He did much more than that. Racing H. Great gallery. Thanks. Art post. Wow. Wow, back to you. Made it art. If you have a good and regular paying job, but art simply satisfies you, would you be brave enough to quit your job and do art full time? That's a good question. That's a question that's been on my mind for a long time. Art always satisfies me, and the job that I'm doing now I don't think it will ever satisfy me as much as art. And in other words, art is a form of creation. I love creating. So my job that I'm at doesn't actually create. So I would love to pursue my dreams and doing art full time. And to answer your question, yes, I'm going to do that. You will see, and I will pursue my art full time. Artistic underscore unity underscore. Did you take art classes? I took a few art classes in college for electives. And then I realized I actually enjoyed being in the class and actually being around other artists, so I took a few more of the art classes. It's not part of my degree, but I decided it was so fun and it was actually pushing me to draw and paint more. I don't normally paint, so it pushed me to learn some new skills from painting. They were really fun. I love those classes. It definitely pushed me to getting more work out there at a quicker rate. And it does help you to learn faster because you're feeling very obligated to get assignments done, and you spent money for the course and you don't want to waste your money. So it definitely helps to push and motivate you. Thankfully, I was blessed to be a very motivated person without anyone else pushing me. So I wouldn't, for myself, I don't recommend going to school for art just for my self purpose because I'm a very motivated person and I do learn and do a lot of research on my own. Alicorn underscore feathers. What is your favorite thing and your least favorite thing to draw? Things that don't exist, meaning living things like a creature, like fantasy creature, or portraits, drawing people. I love that type of drawing. So drawing flowers and stuff, I like doing that too, but majority of the time I would prefer drawing portraits and animals and fantasy creatures. And my least favorite thing to draw would possibly be cartoons and celebrities. Jennifer Taylor art. Which artist? Jennifer Taylor art. Which artist influenced or influences you still the most? Mostly people I never met on Instagram, but I've talked to them before. And a lot of them on Instagram really do inspire me. There's so many people on Instagram that they inspire me all the time. That's pretty much why I follow them. Yuki ni Yuki. How long and what did you do to become so great at what you do? Also, do you still look at references? And what do you think about artists who can only draw while looking at what they want to draw? Thank you, Yuki ni Yuki. It's very nice of you to say. Well, what I did when I was younger, I pretty much drew every day. It was the only thing I did. I was putting unlimited hours in drawing. My friends were asking me to come outside and play, and I used to always tell them I'm busy. I can't. Sometimes I used to blame it on my mom won't let me outside. And what I was doing inside was drawing. I didn't know why I was drawing. It was so long ago for me to realize what I got out of it. I just like doing it. I really have a love for it, and I still do. I wasn't trying to become a great artist or drawing the best things back then. I just drew because I drew. I would say it was because it was fun. You have to really enjoy doing something in order to, you have to have a passion for it in order to progress in it. You have to be consistent, definitely. You need to put in a lot of hours. And also, do you still look at references? I look at references all the time. I create references. That I can never give up. I don't like drawing from my mind because I like to draw things very detailed. And the way to do that is actually to see detail. I don't think many people can remember every inch of wrinkle and blemish you have. And hair texture. You can't really remember that. But thank you. Andy.sk. Drawing or painting? Drawing all day, every day, all the time. And he's asking another question. Acrylics or oil paint? When I was painting, acrylics. I actually never tried oil paint. Maybe one day. All.whme. Who inspired you to start this account and what drives you to do so well in art? Will you do tutorials about art? All right, who inspired me to start this YouTube account? I don't know if anyone inspired me. I would say others told me they wanted me to join Instagram. I didn't know anything about Instagram having artwork. I mean, why didn't I think of that? Of course. But that wasn't the reason why I joined. Pretty much the reason why was because my skateboarder friend, Christian, he said, how come you don't post any skate clips of you doing tricks online? And I said I did. I posted a few skateboarding clips on my YouTube channel before. That was the old channel. And I was thinking about it. He's actually right, because I think that was when the videos were 15 seconds long. I was thinking maybe I should do that because I was watching a lot of YouTube videos and a lot of the YouTubers were saying, a lot of the skateboarders were saying about Instagram, about them posting their clips there. So I took a look at it and it was actually really cool. And I just made my channel. And I started taking photos of nothing. Of just random stuff. And I was wondering why some of my friends had so many likes on a picture. And then that's when it all started. I started to do research on how to get more likes. And a lot of the channels said, do things that you enjoy doing. Do things that you do well. So I knew I drew my entire life. And I started to find a lot of art friends. People were reaching out to me. And I got hooked. So what drives me to do so well in art is to always put out my best. I don't know exactly who inspires me. I just always try to put out my best for I can see myself progress. You can never really see a big difference of you progressing if you don't push your limits each time you grow. So every time I post a picture, I pretty much give it my best. If there's a time issue, I can't really finish the drawing, I would either stretch it out. Sorry I have to make you guys wait longer, but I always like to give my best quality work always. So that helps me to put out the best work I can possibly do at this point in time. And will you do tutorials about art? Of course. I just posted a tutorial and I'll list it right here for you. I draw you. No, I'm going to draw you. I draw you. What is the most important thing in your life? Thing is a tough question. I don't really value things that much. I'm not sure if it's an actual thing, but most important thing in my life is to chase my goals. Always believe that it's possible and never give up. Also become an example to others and do the right thing always. Creativity_2_inspire. What is your creative process? I usually try to draw or think of what to draw to me that is always beautiful. But you know, beauty can be perceived as an opinion or a point of view. Whatever to me looks beautiful, I always try to enhance that. Or I try to combine different elements of things that are beautiful and combine them together to form a new idea. Lejo art. Wonderful idea. I can't wait to see your new video. Well, thank you. The video is actually up right now. Donut D art. What is your favorite color? And what is the best thing that ever happened to you? My favorite color is purple. But it's hard for, I love all colors, but I would choose that one for now. It would be purple, green, then blue, and then any other color because I love every color. What is the best thing that ever happened to you? It was actually finding the one that I'm truly happy and spending my time with. MaryYam.md9. Hearts. Love you too. So that concludes the questions that were asked for this video here for today. Thank you all for commenting your questions. And thank you all for your support. I truly appreciate that always. Thank you. Please, in the next video, comment your questions. Always comment your questions, and I'll definitely answer them. If I don't answer them into the next video, I'll answer them on YouTube itself. So thanks again for watching. Please make sure you subscribe and like so you can see more videos to come. Peace out, guys.